Are you serious?
Hey, hello, how are y'all?
Oh, I said, yay, somebody joined us during our countdown, and you left already because, we didn't unmute ourselves. But our pride and joy of our new collection that we just bought is our Spidey and Venoms fighting on the bridge here. And you can't really see Spider-Man because he's kind of lost in the glare back here, but I wanted to bring him up front so you could see. And the bridge fits together. And pull your camera down a little bit so you can see a little better. So the two statues. And you can have them separate, of course. You can have Spidey on one side of the room and Venom on the other. Now you really can't see Spider-Man. He's off the camera altogether.
So anyways, you get the gist. You know how statues work.
But Spidey is really heavy because this wall is really
Spidey
big.
has a brick wall. Venom does not have a brick wall.
Really super cool. Put our bridge back together. And I'll go ahead and show off our other super cool item. It's a whole bunch of Star Wars stuff in our collection that we bought. And we have a Disney Parks exclusive Count Dooku hilt. So, pretty cool. There's a bunch of other Star Wars stuff, too, that we're working on getting ready to sell. But we have Dooku in his box. Well, we don't have Dooku, but we have his hilt. Anyway. Comic shop news, as always.
Super scary looking something called Grim Space.
Space, the fairy tale frontier.
But, oh, yeah. So make sure you check it out when you get your free copy of Comic Shop News.
78 miles per hour is on number 3. This is from Stonebot Comics. Or actually Red 5, but anyway. And then we have a new number 1. We had so many new number 1s last time. You thought we weren't going to have any this week, but you were wrong. We are. It's called The Approach, and it's from Boom Studios. In this turbulent new horror series from writer Jeremy Hahn of The Red Mother and Jason Hurley from The Beauty and artist Jesus Harvas, The Empty Man, a storm is coming that's bringing more than bad weather. When airport employees Mac and Abigail find themselves snowed in after a blizzard, they witness a terrible plane crash. After pulling a survivor from the wreckage, they realize a terrifying truth. This plane has been missing for 27 years. The nightmare has only just begun, though, as the people trapped in the airport soon find themselves confronted by what this plane actually brought back. For those with a fear of flying, it's not the sky that deserves dread, but what lies beyond it. And then we have Francesco Francavilla unlockable variant. Which, if you'll notice, the Francesco Francavilla B variant is black and the unlockable is red. And there is a super cool Megan Hutchison case, 1 in 25. I like that a lot. Camera?
Oh, there we go. It looked the same when I looked up.
I like that. It's fun. Distressed looking. Got a bunch of Avengers stuff this week. All Out Avengers is on number 2. Ryan Stegman did a variant cover, as well as the Natisse game variant features Captain Marvel. And Peach Momoko has done a cover for us. Or not for us, but for All Out Avengers. Might as well have been for us, right? It's Peach Momoko. It's always for us. We also have Death to the Mutants, number 3, as part of the AXE that's going on. And
it's the last issue of Death of the Mutants miniseries.
Continuing with the AXE, we have Eternals one-shot. which we have a cover by Simone Bianchi and by Salvador LaRocca. This is the connecting variant. And there's also a one-shot for Iron Fist. And Michael Young.
It was neither a mutant nor it was neither an X-Men, an Avenger, or an Eternal. But hey,
You don't think he would leave it out, would you?
huh?
If the Avengers, the X-Men, and the Eternals are fighting, you really think Iron Fist is going to stand on the sidelines?
Well, we don't have a Hulk one shot.
He's an Avenger or a
Well, yeah, he should be an Avenger. You're right.
Batgirls. We are on number 11 for Batgirls.
No, Spider-Man one shot.
He's also been an Avenger.
He has been, but I don't think he's in the Avengers right now.
No, but he's on at least one cover, so apparently he's helping him out.
Ah.
And also he was invited to the gala, so he gets along with the X-Men's.
The gala.
It all started with the gala.
It all started with Krakoa.
No, it started with figuring out that gold balls actually makes eggs. And this is Batgirls 11, the 1 in 25. So cute.
By Rian Gonzalez.
All right, another new number 1. Batman Incorporated.
You know what? I think there was a video for that, but I don't have it.
Uh-oh. From the pages of Batman comes an all-new, all-exciting adventure for Ghostmaker and his Batman Incorporated team. The team's trust issues and detective skills are immediately put to the test when someone from Ghostmaker and Batman's recent past is brutally murdered. Is this an isolated event, sending a message to the two? Or is this the start of something darker and more sinister? Hint, it's sinister and dark. The all-star creative team of Ed Brisson and John Timms chart a new future for Batman Incorporated in this exciting new ongoing series loaded with adventure, excitement, and amazing new members and villains.
And speaking of new members and new villains, this issue has the first appearance of Black Mist and the first cameo appearance of Sky Spider, which to me seems like it should be in the Spider-Verse, not here in the Batman universe, but what do I know?
Maybe they're trying to take advantage of that.
Hey, we have spiders too.
Batman versus Robin, number 2. And Greg Capullo did the cardstock variant cover. Hey, look, Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries are back. It's one of a 12-issue series. Racing into action. Back into action. Excuse me. Racing back into action. Batman Scooby-Doo. I don't want you to feel left out because we have Batman Urban Legends number 20.
That's what I was going to check.
Which features something. What does it feature?
I don't know. It was a feature.
I thought it had a first appearance or something.
No, that was one of those FOC.
Oh. Batman versus... Oh, I missed a cover. Sorry, that's also Batman versus Robin number 2. And this is the 1 in 25 for Batman versus Robin number 2. I'm not sure how Scooby-Doo got in there in the middle. Sorry.
You know Scooby. He does what he wants. Was looking for a Scooby snack. Thought Robin might have had it.
Black Adam. This is the special edition of number 1, celebrating the movie.
Of the current series.
Celebrating the movie.
Which has been a really good series. If you should give it a try if you haven't already.
And the reason I say that is because he is also on the back. Power born from rage.
And how much is this one?
It says $3.99.
Oh, it does?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Black Panther, number 10. And there's a Miracle Man cover for Black Panther. And a really good, you can say who it is? An Alex Ross cover.
And Black Panther number 10 has the first full appearance of a character called Buffalo Soldier. Is that what you meant?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that X2? I don't know if I knew that.
Captain Marvel number 42 is part of AXE as well. And they have a Miracle Man cover. And this is really cute. Gakira Jeff the Land Shark variant.
We're doing a series of Jeff the Land Shark variants. I think this is the first one to come out.
Cute.
Sorry.
Chicken Devil's back. Volume 2, number 1 from Aftershock Comics. The world's first, and perhaps only, hot chicken sandwich-inspired vigilante is back, and this time he's not flocking around. See Mitchell Moss thrust in the middle of a new gang war. Watch Mitch battle his family as they actively thwart his efforts to keep them safe. And let out an exasperated sigh alongside Mitch as he is forced into teaming up with the kill-crazy bad cops. These are the further adventures of a regular guy plucked out of obscurity by destiny to deliver justice with all the fixins.
I like my justice with all the fixins.
Hey, it's a chilling adventure! And this time it's Salem! Salem gets his own book. And Francesco Francavilla has done the B cover, and I love it. It's so cute. All the little creepy eyes.
This one is definitely on my list of things I'm looking forward to reading this week.
Daredevil is on number 4. It also has a Miracle Man cover. And don't be confused. Yes, indeed, this is Daredevil number 4. As
With a Luke
is
Cage cover.
this by Paula Seguero.
That was a J. Scott Campbell Luke Cage, though, wasn't it?
It was a J. Scott Campbell Luke Cage on Daredevil.
Where else would you put a Luke Cage cover by J. Scott Campbell?
I don't know. Hey, Dark Crisis is still going on. And now we have a Worlds Without a Justice League Green Arrow one shot. And I really like this Nick.
True Love Never Dies.
I really like this Nick Varela variant.
Yeah,
Kind of like the design
That
variant.
is a really cool variant.
I really like that. That's fun.
You say you do or don't like
I
the
do.
design? Oh, okay.
No, it's kind of like the design variant.
It is. It very much is.
It's cool. I like it. Dark Spaces Wildfire from IDW Comics is on number 4.
I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but she ran Calling Wildfire.
That girl is on fire.
Wrong song. My song was much better. Though I don't know who did it.
Angel Hernandez did a variant cover,
Who sang that?
and Lisa Sturl did a variant cover.
This is an easy one, but if you know who sang that song, my song, not her song, let her know tomorrow. 5%, it's easy. 5% off.
Except you can't think of it right
Well,
now.
I can't think of it, no. But people sitting at home have the internet in front of them, so I get confused when I start looking something up while we're doing the video.
DC Terrors Through Time! Dun, dun, dun.
It's Halloween one-shot time, and that's what DC brings us this year.
8 tales of traumatizing time travel.
I have to say that more quickly.
8 tales of traumatizing. I can't say it fast. But how about this one? Harley knows shopping can be a murder.
I don't know that I realized Charlie was on. Did I have that set for me? I don't know that I had that set to pull for me because I didn't.
I pulled it for you, I think.
Okay, I didn't know Charlie was on. The cover.
I did. I put that on your list because it was Harley.
Yeah.
I put it on our list. We have one list.
She had the list. It's under my name.
Dreadful Dreamscapes. American Mythology Productions. 3 female writers deliver a new vision of terror with tales from the Dreadful Dreamscapes. Nightmare visions from new and veteran scribes unleash the horror that has been hiding in the back of your brain since childhood. What is that lurking under the bed? How did she manage to dismember 5 people? How can these creatures exist in a world that hides the existence of monsters of the supernatural in the everyday? Let these tales open your eyes to the horror all around us. No, thank you. You know me. This is not my cup of tea. But this is called the
This is not her cup of tea.
This
says
is
the lady who
Dissections variant.
Who reads tons of horror comics.
I do not read tons of horror comics.
I beg to differ.
I do not read tons of horror comics. Hey, guess what? 8 Billion Genies, which is a really, really, really good book.
Really good.
And possibly optioned, right?
No, it is optioned.
It is optioned for sure. Is on its 4th printing of number 1. Really good book.
Really good book.
I cannot recommend that one enough. This is an undersold book right here. This is L's number 3. And it's super fun, guys. This is on my list. This is super fun. There's the variant cover.
This is the last issue of the first miniseries, right?
Is it 3 of 3? It didn't
I
say
thought it
that.
was. I could be wrong. Don't hold me to it.
It didn't say 3 of 3.
Okay,
But that doesn't mean anything. Erratic 2 Recharged.
Recharge Descender.
That is a fun cover.
It is. It's very
Like a really
fun.
close up on the helmet.
That is very fun.
Also part of AXE is Fantastic Four number 48. The Fantastic Four tower there.
This is the last issue of Fantastic Four.
Oh, because why would you end on 50? That would be silly. And there's a Miracle Man cover.
Well, don't fear. We have Fantastic Four number 1 next month. So
I know, but why wouldn't you end on 50? Why not go to 50? I don't understand.
don't
It
ask
doesn't
me.
make sense.
Why stop at 48 and then the very next month have a new book?
Exactly. Why not go to 50? Far Cry, Esperanza's Tears.
Why not just keep going?
This is from Ablaze Comics. And do we have a description of Far Cry?
We do not. Isn't it a video game?
Esperanza's Tears.
I thought it was a video game, so that's why I didn't bother.
I don't know. I've never heard of it before, but that doesn't mean anything. I don't play video games very often. If you know, let me know in the comments.
Yeah, no discount for that one.
No, just let me know in the comments.
But that's a really sexy cover. I like that one.
Hey, we have a micro series of Flash. It's called Flash, the fastest man alive. You told me you weren't going to do that anymore, that you were going to stop.
I don't think I ever said I was going to stop. You've told me to stop. I think he's still going to save every one of us. Well, not this version of the Flash. This
Ricardo
version of the
Lopez
Flash
Ortiz did the variant cover, which is fun.
is too busy sexually abusing people. But the real Flash will save every one of us. What? I can't help what actors do.
The actor is not the character. Hey, guess what? We got new cover art.
That's a fun cover, though. I like that cover. Sorry, you can talk now.
Flawed number 1 came out last week, but this cover did not make it until this week. But there you go. New cover of Flawed number 1. Okay,
Yeah,
you have to say this name because I can never get this name right.
Janice Vell, Captain Marvel.
Janice Vell. I always want to say Guinness. Janice Vell. And guess what? There is a Miracle Man cover for this book.
Yay! We need more Miracle Man covers for Marvel.
Ghost Rider is on number 7.
Ghost Riders in
Hey, weren't you talking
the
about like
sky.
Spider-Man being on books? Well, there's a Beyond Amazing Spider-Man Ghost Rider cover.
Which is an homage, clearly an homage to Ultimate Spider-Man number 1.
And the Maria Wolf variant.
And this issue of Ghost Rider features the first appearance of a new villain named Exhaust. And I was going to show you all a picture of him, but now I'm not. But it's really cool. He's a wicked-looking villain.
Why don't you have a picture of him? Did you forget?
Well, it's here. It's just not ready to be shown. But I mean, if you...
We can look at
Why is it-
the wolf cover for a little while longer. It's pretty fun with all that fire.
I don't know what to do to make it.
I don't know.
Your computer. Upload file. We'll look at the wolf a little bit longer. Looking at the wolf. Where'd I put it?
I don't know. You didn't tell me about it.
I
can't help you.
Don't know where I
Well, while he
put
looks
it.
for that, I will go on and tell you about Godzilla, because Monsters and Protectors, All Hail the King, is out this week. And Andrea Bell did the variant cover. And John Uricaba did the 1-in-10 ratio variant. Did you find it?
No, for some reason it's looking for PDFs. Why is it looking for PDFs?
I don't know. Hey, you know what? We also have Future State Gotham with Simone DeMeo doing a cover. That's number, I don't know what, where to go, 18 for Future State Gotham. Didn't you think Future State was over? I know I did. But Future State is apparently still hanging on.
Well, Future State Gotham is different.
Okay.
Okay, well, apparently I don't know how to share a singular picture.
Hack/Hot Shorts.
Easy for you to say.
Not really. All right, so now it's time for... Oh, wait, we have something about Godzilla.
Oh, did you? I'm sorry. I didn't
It's
realize
been a
you
year, and to Cedric's dismay, there have been no more Godzilla sightings. Sure, that means no destruction, but it was also his vlog's most popular series of videos. He needs new content. His views are dropping, and he's running out of ideas. He's being called out for lying by Cyberbully's Dragon, who's trying to see if Cedric really has the Godzilla chops, and Karen Higa, who has her own agenda. There's more going on beneath the surface, but will Cedric find out what before something deadlier than Godzilla rears its head? Well, you might as well keep that up there because the next book on my list is Halloween Party. It is a one-shot from Image Comics. The creators behind Image Comics' The Secret History of the War on Weed are back. It's a scary time in America, and we're not talking about the razors and the candy. When you might get murdered in mass shootings, the clowns, monsters, and other things that go bump in the night have a harder time doing their job. It's a hilarious bummer at this year's Monster Mash. Scott McTiernan and Weed Thing return, and we introduce some new favorites.
I guess Weed Thing was a character they introduced in the Secret War on Weed history.
And there's a really cool, fun, you know me, I love when we make our sketch variant something different. So orange for Halloween, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Get one of Brian Wingrove's cartoon cosplays of like, who did he do? He did Charlie Brown as a Great Pumpkin, or he did Linus as a Great Pumpkin?
I don't remember.
That'd be fun. Anyway, Highball was here. Highball number 2. Oh, there's 2 of that book. We don't need 2 of them. Okay. And now we have a new number 1 as well from Image Comics called Hitomi. In feudal era Japan, a drifter with no prospects begins training in secret under Yasuki, a once famous disgraced warrior, as she struggles to find her place in a society entrenched in discrimination and violence. Combining the historical sweep and elegance of Kurosawa and the visceral action of Tarantino, this saga follows the trials and tribulations of a young female warrior who travels the countryside unendingly as she works to gain the rank of samurai, a title no man, monster, or myth can give to her, but one that she will have to take for herself.
Okay.
And that is a Peach Momoko variant cover there, which is really cute. Really nice.
That is a really nice cover for Peach. From Peach.
Hey, this one is the last one. This is Jurassic League number 6 of 6. This has been such a fun series.
This has been a really fun series. Really bizarre, but really fun.
This is silly. But check out the variant cover.
Definitely, as long as you don't need to have serious superheroes, this is a really good read.
The least we can do. Did you get to read number 1? I did not yet. And when I saw number 2 came out, I thought, oh my gosh, I have to read number 1 because I want to know what happens. And this covers look really fun.
The next cover, this cover that you're
this is Stepan Sajic's cover.
The variant is super spexy.
Woo.
So yeah, it makes me more curious about the series than the original covers
I
did.
really want to read that book. Hey, are you ready for this?
No.
It's a Legacy of Violence.
Number 1
from Mad Cave Studios, a Legacy of Violence by Masters of Horror Cullen Bunn and Andrea Moody, with letters by Russ Wooten, follows Dr. Nick Shaw, an honest doctor just trying to help people. But one day, when a patient gets out of control, Nick suddenly begins recalling past memories he had kept hidden away. That's when he decides to join Doctors Without Borders and head straight for Central America. But his past still comes calling. With a serial killer on the loose in the small town of Desante, Honduras, Nick's flashbacks begin to intensify and become clearer. Was Nick meant to go to Honduras? Is this all part of the killer's plan? Find out what Nick has been repressing all these years and why.
Dum, dum, dum. In case you haven't figured it out already, there are a bunch of number 1s again this week, 2 weeks in a row with way
Love Everlasting. This one's not number 1. This is number 3. And it says, oh, you poor thing. You just have to learn there's a bigger world out there. He isn't worth your tears. Do you know, you old hag? I will have what you never did. I will have love.
Exciting and new.
Sedgwick also did the variant cover for Love Everlasting.
It's been a weird miniseries. I need to get caught up on it. I read number 1. I was thoroughly confused, but it was really well written.
I'm trying to remember if I read number 2 or not. Masquerade number 2
by Kevin Smith. This is part of his new comic book universe over at Dark Horse. You didn't read number 1 yet, have you?
Mm-mm.
I enjoyed number 1. Curious to see where he goes with it.
And there's a little bit of a destruction there.
Just a little bit.
And hey, guess what?
What?
We have a new number 1 from Marvel Comics.
Well, not a number 1. It's a one-shot.
It's so, yeah, okay, whatever. But it's Namor the Submariner conquers shores. And it says part 1, which leads me to believe that there's going to be more conquered shores.
Am I wrong? I'm frequently wrong. I could be wrong. This is the first appearance of Old Man Namor, because we need an old blank name of character for everybody.
And the variant cover is by Torrin Clark.
You know, this might be. I didn't make a backer for it because I was thinking it was a one shot.
And Pepe La Roca, you did make a backer for it, is connecting variant.
I don't think it's a one shot. I really thought it was.
I don't think it is. Natisse game variant as well.
Why should you listen to me? What do I know?
Little Doctor Strange being puppeted by, what's his name?
I
never remember his name.
He's the guy from the.
Works for Thanos.
Yeah, I can't remember his name either.
From the Black Order.
Yes, thank you, Black Order. Couldn't even think of that.
How often does that happen?
Frequently these days.
What? That I can remember a name of a comic book, something or other?
Well,
not so much. Here's a box for you, dear.
Oh, now she gives me a box.
Those are empty. Ninja Kaden. Hey, guess what? You know how Derek is always teasing that if I pull a book off a shelf, it means it's going to come out again? Derek did it this week for 2 books. He pulled 2 books off the shelf that are new this week, and this is one of them. I was laughing. I'll tell you what the other one is when we get there. Or better yet, I'll let you try and guess. But anyway, it has a variant cover. And we also have Ninjettes, number 2.
Okay, do these bags belong?
No,
You just randomly write numbers on the back of bags?
I write numbers on the back based on how many of that person is supposed to get a pull. But then when we have to get at a rush and we use other boxes, just don't worry about it. There are people who have pulls, they'll get used.
Nothing like a plan.
They'll get used. This is not the time to talk about it. We're on camera. What's in future? Number 30. And Dan Mora does the 1 in 10 black and white, which is super fun. This is on my list. I love this book. Prodigy, number 4, The Icarus Society. And Matteo Buffagni. I don't know. He did the artwork, but he also did the black and white variant. Pretty cool. I love the tiger. And black and white's really cool. Punisher War Journal, so one shot called Brother. And we have a variant by Superlog and by Martin Simmons. No, I don't know where he went. He just disappeared. He does that sometimes. But I have a new number 1.
Standing over here to the side. She can see me.
From Antarctic Press. Now, the problem is I need to move stuff, and I need him here to do it, but he has left me. The year is 21XX. World War III has devastated the planet. A foreigner arrives in the city of Neo-Tokyo. His name is Kitsu, and he is the last remaining graffiti samurai, intent on clashing with the emperor who has prohibited any art form and persecutes anyone who dares to create. In the year 2022, a series from Action Lab arrives at Antarctic Press where we dare to create. Okay. I hadn't read that description before. Sandman Nightmare Country. Number 6.
Action Labs has some internal problems.
They do?
Yes.
Why?
Because I don't even know what I've read. I don't want to spread rumors
Oh, okay.
about people not paying their bills and things like that.
Oh, badness.
So
Anyway, Sandman Country, number 6.
some of their books are escaping to other publishers.
Scarlet Sisters.
Oh, we've been less on the camera than I was. Oh, and I'll read this one, I think.
Oh, good.
Well, there's nothing like professionalism. 3 heroes rise to save their city, but is their combined power enough? When a mysterious and deadly cult-like organization inches closer to taking control of New York City's criminal and political systems, Masquerade, Woman in Red, and Lady Satan team up as the Scarlet Sisters. Can SS solve the murders of one of their own allies while pushing back against the unseen corrupt foes? Find out in this standalone one-shot from best-selling crime writer Alex Segura and artist Emiliana Pina, which creates an important jumping on point for fans old and new and sets the stage for future Scarlet Sister adventures.
Emiliana Pina drew for Red Sonja, and Alex Segura wrote for Secret Identity. I don't know the Secret Identity.
I don't. That's why I didn't say it.
Red Sonja, I know, but Seven Sons is on part 5. Have you been reading Seven Sons? You were.
I really wanted to, and no. But okay. I love Jay Lee's artwork.
Okay.
Which is why I really wanted to read this.
Spawn is on number 334. And Carlo Barberi did the variant cover. I need a drink.
All right. So next up, we've got Amazing Spider-Man, number 11, Return of the Hobgoblin. But which one, it says. And in case that doesn't give you the idea, this features the first appearance of, or the first return of a hobgoblin, although we believe it's a new character, a new version, not the original version. Yeah, got that right. Didn't botch it up too bad.
There's a Miracle Man cover and a Carlos Gomez cover. Star Trek's Lower Decks. Horror on the holodeck. It's number 2 for Lower Decks. Star Wars, the regular issues at number 28 this week. And we have action figure cover, Rune Hakado. And we have a Star Wars 45th anniversary cover.
You know, I love the artwork on that cover. Everything except for Luke's face. I mean, everything else looks very movie realistic to the characters. But yeah, Luke looks like the guy had never seen Luke Skywalker before.
He looks very female. Also, Star Wars universe, we have Star Wars: The High Republic. This is a new number 1.
New number 1, and there are apparently more than 12 first appearances in this book.
Phil Noto did a variant cover.
And I'm willing to bet that at least one of these characters will catch on with fans and have
Mike McCone did a cover.
Have a future in comics, TV, or movies. So this may be a good... The spec notes, mind you, are purely for informational purposes. No, we don't recommend buying comic books for speculation. We suggest you read them and enjoy them.
Yes.
But just so you know, when you come in and want to know why something is, above cover price or something.
Star Wars Visions.
That could be why.
Also a new number 1 in the Star Wars universe. This is from the creative mind behind the Star Wars Visions episode The Duel. Comes the sequel, Ronin and the Blind. Takeshi Azakai is continuing his storytelling from the acclaimed Star Wars Vision episode The Duel, featuring the Ronin. The mythology of Star Wars infused with the elements of feudal Japan makes this issue a must-read for Star Wars and manga fans alike.
And this is the first comic book appearance of Ronin.
And I really like the black and white cover.
Both covers of this are I'm not a huge fan of licensed comics. I just don't think they ever really are satisfactory compared to the original, whatever they be, a TV show, a movie, whatever. But the artwork on both of these covers, I'm looking forward to reading this one.
Starhenge! The Dragon and the Boar.
Number 2.
Number 4.
Yes, but number 2 of what you said earlier.
And this is Liam Sharp's.
I know exactly what I pulled off this week. What can I say? I tried to check. I guess maybe I did. Anywho. Oh, well. We needed a lot of new spaces for the shelf. I can't talk.
Superman, Son of Kal-El. The Return of Kal-El, Part 2. And this super fun cover by Ariel Coleman.
The real true Superman is back from space, having finished up on War World. There we go. And is returning to Metropolis. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Heroes in a Half Shell, Turtle Power. And Kevin Eastman did the variant cover. I love that. All of our action figure fans out there, you could totally get his face. That is very fun.
Yes. He's just a little upset.
Snap is not ever a sound you want to hear when somebody's playing with your toys.
Unprepped.
Isn't that a number 1?
It is.
Why
Oh, no, it says issue 2 of 5.
Okay.
No, that's number 1. This is number 2. We have 1 and 2.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wow. Why do we have 1 and 2 of Antarctic Press Unprepped?
Because some publishers suck.
But we do. We just got number 1 and number 2.
Let's see if I can get your description really quick on that.
But I love the number 2 cover. Says, Doomsday doesn't care about your stick family.
Okay.
It says, preppers do it off the grid. You may think you're ready for the apocalypse, but even after lockdown, plagues, town-raising natural disasters, and the ever-present threat of rogue nations going nuclear, the average Joe just isn't prepared for a total global disaster. Witness mankind's transformation from the digital age to the Stone Age in the blink of an eye, and the only light comes from an angry sun setting on 2 families struggling to survive. Comics legend Chuck Dixon reunites with frequent collaborator Scott Beatty to chronicle the final days with artist Marlon Shoup. It's the end of the world as they know it.
And you can get Unprepped 1 and 2 without any wait, courtesy of Antarctic Press.
Okay, this is a really smoking hot cover. Vampirella Mind Warp, number 2.
Yeah, it really is.
That is a hot cover. Dave Raposa did the regular. Nope, that's not the right. This is the regular cover. Brian Hitch did the regular cover of Venom number 11, and Dave Raposa did the variant cover. And this is the first full appearance of Sleeper Agent.
Sure.
Dun dun dun. Hey, I got another number 1 from Marvel Comics for you. It's Wakanda number 1. Starring Shuri! Yay! The Black Panther is no longer welcome in Wakanda. Who is this proud nation without its king? This exciting new miniseries answers that question as each issue spotlights a different fan favorite Wakandan character. First up, Shuri proves that being without the Black Panther doesn't mean Wakanda is without heroes to protect it, and that there is a reason she too once wielded the power. Plus, Part 1 of the history of the Black Panther's backup story, providing for the first time anywhere a definitive overview of every Wakandan who has ever held the mantle of the Black Panther.
That one is the 1 in 25. And I pulled it out so I could talk while I want you to finish. But I love their interpretation of the window shades cover. That is just fun.
Well, that's what the window shades look like in Wakanda.
I know the window shades variant idea is kind of whack, but there's an upcoming Deadpool number 1 that is going to have a really, really awesome take on the window shades cover.
Wonder Woman number 792, the Cheetah Unleashed. And there she is on the variant cover. Cheetah
power. Not the one from the Cheetos,
though. X-Force is on number 32. The nice Papeach Momoko cover there.
Featuring that guy
Miracle
with the
Man.
M's. That's the one.
Gambit is number 4 this week. And my girl's on the cover of the Natisse game variant.
And you'll be happy to know that Marvel just announced another 5-issue Rogue and Gambit miniseries. Start up after the first of the year.
Yahoo! Immortal X-Men is on number 7.
Also,
and hey, guess what? There's a Miracle Man cover.
Also an AXE tie-in. Who's the artwork on that one, on that cover?
The Miracle Man?
Mm-hmm.
Sarah Pichelli.
I like that.
Phil Noto has been doing the Silent Council.
There's something really
It's just creepy about him up close. There's no iris.
I think for
irises?
me it's the
goatee.
the goatee.
Also, AXE is Legion of X number 6. Do we not have a regular cover? Oh, hey, look, there's another cover of X-Force. I got it in the wrong place. There's another cover of X-Force. Not sure what happened there.
Omega Red and Craven. Well, that's out of left field to me. But...
Hey, guess what? It's another AXE. Wolverine is also part of the AXE crossover thing event going on. You know, all of X-Men are really. But this is number 25. And hey, guess there's a Miracle Man cover! This is the Chrissy Zulo cover. I like it, but it's not as good as her other ones. It's not as cute. I didn't really see it as being hers. You know what I mean?
No, that doesn't do anything for me.
Wasn't as cute as the other ones. But
she's really hit or miss for me. Some of hers are really awesome. Some of hers are kind of like, why are they putting that on the cover of a book?
Year 0, Volume 0. So are we going back in time?
Yes.
With AWA?
This is an action-packed prelude to the hit series. Acclaimed horror writer Daniel Krauss, George Romero's The Living Dead, and The Autumnal, unveils 4 globe-spanning tales from the earliest days of the zombie apocalypse when even the wildest rumors couldn't measure up to the horror to come. A streetwise Russian cop patrols the back alleys of the opportunistic black market that emerges in response to the crisis. A North Korean soldier observes strange happenings on the DMZ. An ER nurse in the rural South fights to protect her hospital from threats without and within. And a transgender flight attendant who has observed disturbing clues
as she crisscrosses the globe, keeps a wary eye on the passenger in seat 23C.
Okay, sorry, I thought my tenses were out of whack. So this is a prequel to one of AWA's first books, Year 0.
And that it finishes our books for this week, but I wanted to give you all a sneak peek because they came in this week. Make sure y'all know that Halloween is coming, and we have some Halloween trick-or-read books.
The manga one there is a sampler.
This one, guys, has masks in it.
Oh, that's fun.
It's really fun. Here, open it up while I show the other two. We also have Godzilla Monsters and Protectors and Strange Academy, which says number 1, but it's actually Strange Academy number 3.
That's weird. I wonder why it does that.
You're missing the camera.
Oh, was I?
Now open it up. You don't want to be Amazing Spider-Man? You could be Miles Morales Spider-Man. And you don't feel like that's fair because you're female and you want to be Ghost Spider? That's okay. You can do that too. Super fun kids book that we've got to give out for trick-or-treating.
Nice sturdy cardstock.
It's cardstock masks. Yeah, it's nice. All right, let's get some graphic novels out of the way here. So we said we had some Christmas gift ideas. So here we go with Christmas gift ideas, folks. We have Sensory, Life on the Spectrum, an autistic comics anthology. A colorful and eclectic comics anthology exploring a wide range of autistic experiences, from diagnosis journeys to finding community from creators with autism. Very cool. We have Build Your Own Lego Escape Room. How cool is this? 49 Lego bricks and sticker sheet inside, packed with puzzle ideas for your escape room.
That is very fun.
I'm Ogre It.
Sorry, I just love the title of that.
Got a Minecraft lover in your family? We have the entire Minecraft graphic novel boxed set. So we have 1, 2, and 3. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Very cool. Beautiful box sets, perfect for gift giving. Nice hard covers. Don't forget your little kiddos because we have Owl and Penguin. Look how sweet they are. They love each other and they're sharing their ice cream. So sweet. How about some Spider Ham Hollywood Mayhem?
Spider Ham, Spider Ham.
Hey, have you seen the movie? I don't think, did it start yet? Strange World? I don't think it started yet, did it?
No, I don't think that's.
Well, we have the Little Golden Book. And with more than 100 stickers, we have the Strange World sticker book. Now this is a Santa gift right here. This is, you call up Santa Claus, you tell him that you want this book, and we will make sure that his elves have plenty of copies. Because that is just cute. All right, so we have Hyperventilation from Tokyo Pop. We have Alliance's Orphans from Stan Lee. From the mind of legendary comics creator Stan Lee, the architect of the Marvel Universe, comes Alliance's Orphans, a brand new original graphic novel set in the New York Times bestselling Alliance's Universe, co-written by Lee with Luke Lieberman and Ryan Stilbert. This cosmic adventure features fully painted artwork by Bill Sienkiewicz, who handles the prologue and cover, and Simon Kudransky. Orphans blasts readers in the heart of our galaxy alongside William Ackerson, a man lost in space on a quest to find the source of his uncanny abilities. As gravity waves ripple across reality, warping time and space, he meets the Orphans. They are each the last of their kind, all their kin having been wiped out by the alien hive, Little Boy. Their giant childlike leader, Hayes, a caustic creature of pure vapor, Rascal, a self-loathing zealot with dark secrets, and Critter, a being that's equal parts monster and puppy. Okay, that is not where that colon goes then.
No, it is.
This ragtag group finds themselves in over their heads when their space heist is hijacked. They have a stowaway with their own agenda, Samsey, the fearsome survivor of a civilization that once ruled the galaxy. Orphans is a fast-paced intergalactic treasure hunt that explodes the Alliance's universe into the cosmos. It introduces an extraordinary band of lone survivors that must become a family to save the very fabric of reality. At the end of it?
Yes.
Okay.
It was a long description, I know. I don't write them. I just copy and paste.
So we have some more cuteness for your Christmas giving or Hanukkah giving.
Cat
massage therapy. Very cute. Creepy Cat. This is the cutest little book. This is a creepy cat. He's a big fat fluff ball. He's so cute. It's number 3 or 4. I don't remember which one. What number is that? Number 4. Goldfish by Brian Michael Bendis. True crime, right? Goldfish?
Oh, yeah.
Crime?
Really good stuff.
So if you have a true crime lover, then there you go.
Back when Bendis was doing his own creator-owned stuff, really, really good stuff.
Fallen Daughter of the Duke.
He writes and draws it.
It's a new number 1. You have a manga lover, they might want to try a new series for the holidays. Lore Olympics Volume 3.
Olympus.
Olympus? What did I say? Olympics?
Olympus.
Olympus. And we do have 1 and 2, so you could have all 3 under the tree or behind the menorah. Miss Tree Deadline. Another true crime.
It's not, but make sure you mention that to Reggie.
Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End from Tokyo Pop.
A manga approach to the movie?
To the game? I mean, the ride?
Wasn't there a movie also at World's End?
SHWD. Special Hazardous Waste Disposal. Number 1. And because everybody loves Tinkerbell, and when do you think about Tinkerbell but at Christmas time? I don't know. I do. I believe. This is Vidalia and the Fairy Crown. Yes, Crown.
Part of the Disney Fairies manga series.
Festival, a graphic novel from Dark Horse Comics. The Valhalla Music Festival commemorates a long ago Viking slaughter, but when the strange things start to happen, it seems the massacre may be far from over. When festival goers begin to disappear and musicians find themselves playing mysterious and ancient songs as if possessed, the fans have to figure out what's going on before the festival site haunting comes past haunting past comes back for blood. New York Times bestselling horror writers Christopher Golden and Tim Levin create a music festival to die for in this illustrated novel with artwork by Peter Bunting.
Sounds like a good...
Derek loves music festivals, so this is probably right up his alley.
Yes, that is why it is here.
Okay, so this book came wrapped.
What is it?
She eats the night, lights everything on fire in the best possible way. The story, this art, the chilling and delicious music they make in harmony with each other, it does not hold back, does not miss. I love every panel and the way they all come together to form something truly spectacular, unnerving, invigorating, inspiring, alive. The pulse of this book gets louder and louder with each turning page, a total masterpiece. Cannot wait to read more. By Daniel Jose Older, the New York Times bestselling author of Star Wars, The High Republic. So there you go. There's a rousing recommendation for the night eaters. She eats the night.
Sounds interesting. I wonder why it came pre-bagged.
Follow Me Down.
This is
Ed Brubaker.
This is a previews exclusive limited edition of only 3,000 copies. I wonder if it's numbered on the inside to tell you which one it is.
I don't know, but that's pretty cool.
It should be.
Head Wounds, Sparrow. No one would call Leo a good person, much less a good cop. But when his best friend is shot in front of him, he wakes up with a hole in his own head that only he can see, a host of mysterious strangers calling on him for action. Most people go about their daily lives ignoring or unable to see the divine battle for good and evil raging around them. But it has just become very real for Leo. As angels and demons vie for the fate of humanity, he must choose a side or risk seeing everyone and everything he has ever known destroyed as the stakes get higher and higher. As Leo sees the true faces of the people around him, he must decide will he do what's best for him alone or follow a higher purpose?
A lot of true crime stuff for our crime fiction fan. I don't know if Reggie watches our videos or not.
I don't think he does. But we also have A Tale of Existential Horror by James Tinian IV. That's right. The Closet is here in graphic novel form.
No, that's not by Tinian, is it?
That's what it says. Yes, it is.
Is it?
See? A Tale of Existential Horror by James Tinian IV.
My bad.
Slumber! We've all had nightmares that haunt us. What if you could pay somebody to shoot that nightmare in the face so you could finally sleep at night? That's where Stetson comes in. She's a nightmare hunter. That's fun.
I read the first couple of issues of this and I really enjoyed it.
And for all those people who say they don't like horror comics,
like Joetta,
get them a copy of Something's Killing the Children. This is issue number 5, but we have one. We should have 1 through 4. If we don't, we can get it for you. But and in plenty of time for Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever.
Or next week.
Or Thanksgiving, you know, if you're going at Thanksgiving and you want to take it.
We'll be pushing it, but yeah, Thanksgiving. Well, even
anyway,
Halloween still.
Anyway, here you go. Something's going
sorry,
to Yeah. Okay, so now Christmas gifts. It's time for 3D stuff because this is so exciting. I love this part. So, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. I turned the light on and plugged it in. I plugged it in, but I didn't ever turn it on. Now it's just in my way.
Just tap the microphone.
I'm trying to get it out of the way so I can get this because this is big and heavy.
The complete set.
This is a super, super popular. Make us full screen. This is a super, super popular graphic novel, manga set, and we have the complete boxed set of Demon Slayer. And it also comes with a full-color double-sided poster, an exclusive commemorative mini book, as well as this great case to keep it in that Velcro closes.
This is issues 1 through 23, the entire series.
Really nice. Super great gift. And box shaped, so really easy to wrap.
Yeah.
Something to think about.
Even I could wrap that one.
Okay. I don't know if you know this about me, but I collect Santa Claus. Actually was never a huge fan of The Nightmare Before Christmas. This is Halloween.
I don't think I knew that.
But I love Jack Skellington as Santa, and I love the fact that this is a glow-in-the-dark reindeer. Because look, guys, look. Except for the wreath, He glows in the dark. And Jack's face glows. I mean, I've watched it now several times. I like it. But growing up, it was not a movie I ever watched at Christmas time.
And this is also a previous exclusive, limited to, let's say, 3,000 copies.
That's what that says.
I don't know if it's numbered on the inside or what.
You have a HeroClix or Wonder Woman fan in your household. We have an exclusive figure from HeroClix, Wonder Woman riding the kangaroo. What's the kangaroo's name?
I have no idea.
It says Jumpa. It's Jumpa. Jumpa.
I didn't know Wonder Woman had a kangaroo.
Wonder Woman and Jumpa.
Jumpa.
They missed a great opportunity in the Disney Pets movie to have Wonder Woman be on Jumpa. We have some minifigs. I'll let you.
The camera back or no?
No, hold on to the camera. That's fine. Also, Demon Slayer. So, you know, some fun minifigs. We have for your coffee-loving family and friends. Moon Knight
coffee mug. It's fun.
It's pretty sweet. Comes in its own little box, so they can have their Marvel Comics box. This is a special order, so unfortunately you can't have this for Christmas, but I think somebody will be having this for Christmas. It is the Hedora 50th anniversary special set. Roll. And last but definitely not least, as a matter of fact, I think this is one of the coolest things we've ever had here. I'm so excited to get my copy home and open it up. But can't start until December 1st because it is a 24-piece advent calendar vinyl collection from Funko Pop. That is correct. It is Star Wars Funko Pops. One for every day of December as you wait impatiently for Christmas to start. I am so excited about this. I cannot wait to start opening these. Little tiny mini figs of Funkos for Christmas. What a great gift.
Is that it?
That's it.
All right. So lots of stuff. There was a 5% discount early on. Oh, the song. That's what it was.
I don't even know what you're saying now.
I won't. Hello, David. Hope you're feeling better. Joetta hasn't said it, but I really hope you'll be here tomorrow so I don't have to listen to her. But anyway, we will see y'all tomorrow. Have a good one. Do a spin.